Louisiana leads a trio of states gaining BEAD final proposal approval. Altice USA agrees to a $119.5 million settlement with the state of West Virginia. NVIDIA to offer a personal AI supercomputer. And the FCC has issued fines for a quartet of pirate radio stations. Those stories and more on This Week in the Broadband Universe. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Craig Corbin. Louisiana received final BEAD approval from the NTIA this week, becoming the first state to reach that milestone, just edging out Delaware, second in line, and Nevada, third. Final approval allows Louisiana to begin awarding contracts and map out plans for the state's $1.3 billion BEAD allocation. Likewise for Delaware and its $107 million allocation, and Nevada with its $416 million allocation. A New York law forcing internet service providers to offer $15 to $20 per month service plans to low-income subscribers has now gone into effect. The law was upheld by a U.S. appeals court in April of 2024. The U.S. Supreme Court last month elected not to hear a challenge. The pricing must include any recurring taxes and fees, with price increases capped at 2% annually. A $119.5 million settlement has been reached between the state of West Virginia and Altice USA. West Virginia Attorney General Patrick Morrisey conducted an investigation dating back to 2021 into complaints related to internet services under the former Suddenlink and current Optimum brands. Altice USA entered into an assurance of voluntary compliance with the state without admitting that any of its prior practices violated West Virginia's Consumer Credit and Protection Act. The Attorney General's office received more than 2,300 consumer complaints on a variety of issues. Part of the settlement, a commitment by Altice to upgrade its network to provide 1 gig download speeds by the end of 2027. A quartet of the nation's largest television station groups have formed a joint venture to deliver wireless data via ATSC 3.0 transmission. Gray Media, Nexstar Media Group, Sinclair, and the EW Scripps Company have created EdgeBeam Wireless. EdgeBeam will be able to deliver data nationwide to any civilian, military, or industrial device such as cars, trucks, drones, boats, phones, tablets, or television sets. The annual value of the addressable market for automotive connectivity services estimated to be roughly $3.7 billion. NVIDIA has announced plans to begin offering a personal AI supercomputer. Prices starting at $3,000. The new desktop machine has been named Digits and will go on sale in May. It contains a NVIDIA superchip optimized to accelerate computations needed to train and run AI models. It's equipped with 128 gigabytes of unified memory and up to 4 terabytes of NVMe storage for handling especially large AI programs. In a related story, Microsoft plans to invest $80 billion into AI-enabled data centers to train AI models, as well as deploy AI and cloud-based applications beginning this year. Microsoft's Vice Chair and President Brad Smith has encouraged the incoming Trump administration to focus on moving quickly and effectively to show that American AI is a superior alternative to what China has to offer. Microsoft last year announced an investment of $1.5 billion in G42, that's a United Arab Emirates-based AI technology holding company. Elsewhere, increased demand for video streaming and AI estimated to grow the edge data center market by more than $45 billion over the next 4 years. That from Technavio. The global trend does pose a challenge when it comes to monitoring edge data center equipment across multiple locations. DirecTV launching a new sports streaming service called MySports. It will feature 40 broadcast and sports channels and will cost $50 monthly. Initially, MySports will be available in 24 metro areas, including New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Philadelphia, and the Bay Area, among others. The Federal Communications Commission has proposed nominal fines against 4 alleged pirate radio operators in Ohio and Connecticut. 90.7 FM in Ashtabula County, Ohio, where The self-named Jumpin' Jammin' Jimmy Barron has a fine of $40,000 just down the road in Paynesville, Ohio, 99.1 FM. And Carlos Alberto Vasquez, he's got a fine of $60,000. FCC agents photographed an FM broadcast antenna mounted on a tower next to Vasquez's residence. Meanwhile, in Connecticut, Wilfredo Ayala has a fine of $60,000 for operating La Tropica Radio on 94.5 FM. And Efrain Gonzalez looking at a fine of $40,000 for operating La Podersa 89.1 FM in Waterbury, Connecticut. The unlicensed station was rebroadcasting an online stream of 630 WUNO AM from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Yeah, that's against the law. All four alleged operators have 30 days to pay or file for a reduction or cancellation. Since the Pirate Act of 2020, the FCC has proposed more than $14.5 million in fines. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time on This Week in the Broadband Universe.